My name is Emily Carter, and I never imagined my marriage would end because of a billionaire woman twice my husband's age. My husband, Daniel, and I had been married for 11 years and lived a comfortable life in Manchester. We weren't rich, but we were happy, or at least I thought we were. Everything changed when Daniel started working as a financial consultant for a famous billionaire businesswoman named Victoria Harrington. She was in her 60s, owned luxury hotels across Europe, and was constantly featured in the news. At first, Daniel couldn't stop talking about how inspiring she was. Then he started coming home late. He became secretive with his phone and suddenly began wearing expensive suits that I knew he couldn't afford. One evening, while folding his laundry, I found a receipt for a 5-star hotel suite. When I confronted him, he claimed it was for a business meeting. I wanted to believe him, but deep down, something felt terribly wrong. A week later, I attended a charity gala where Victoria was the guest of honor. As I walked into the ballroom, my heart stopped. Across the room, I saw Daniel standing beside her, holding her hand. The way they looked at each other wasn't professional, it was intimate. When our eyes met, the color drained from his face. That night, Daniel finally confessed. He admitted that Victoria had become his sugar mummy. She showered him with luxury gifts, expensive holidays, and promises of a life he could never have imagined. He insisted he never intended to hurt me, but every word felt like a knife. For months, he had been living a double life while I stayed home believing our marriage was strong. The next morning, he packed his bags and left. I spent weeks crying, questioning my worth, and wondering what Victoria had that I didn't. Then one day, I stopped asking that question. I realized Daniel hadn't left because she was better than me. He left because he valued money more than loyalty. 6 months later, the newspapers reported that Victoria had replaced him with a younger man. Daniel tried to contact me, saying he had made a terrible mistake and wanted another chance. But by then, I had rebuilt my life. I looked him in the eye and calmly said, "You traded a family for a fortune, and now you've lost both." As he walked away, I felt something I hadn't felt in a long time: freedom. Sometimes betrayal breaks your heart, but sometimes it opens the door to a stronger future than you ever imagined.